so many guys and even girls, who comment on my videos, they always assume that every girl they see in the video is a ladyboy. Imagine how much better it would be to live here if you're like a normal guy with social skills and then move here. Imagine like how much better it is when you do like this. And believe me when I say they don't need you to feel sorry for them, and they definitely don't need you to rescue them, because those girls, they make a lot of fucking money. Okay guys, I'm back in Lumpini Park. I'm back with another video, and today I want to make a video about the 3 most annoying comments I get on my Facebook page. And I've noticed that the people who watch my videos on Facebook, oftentimes they're like people who don't live in Thailand or who are not familiar with Thailand whatsoever. It's like a lot of the times it's people who never even been to Thailand in their life. So it's people who don't have a clue about this country, and it's a lot of the times it's people who believe all the old stereotypes that they've ever heard about Thailand in the past. So yeah, today I'm gonna address those 3 comments that really make no sense in my opinion, and they really like make me feel annoyed. So let's get to it. So the first comment that's like so common and that I see all the time on my videos, and it's so stupid in my opinion, is like so many guys and even girls, who comment on my videos, they always assume that every girl they see in the video is a ladyboy, so transgender, which is such a stupid stereotype. Like sometimes in my videos, like most of my videos that go viral is like videos that I'm hanging out with girls, be it in like a entertainment area, or be it in like a normal nightlife setting, or be it on a date or something. Every time these fucking guys, they comment like, oh, you probably didn't know she have a dick, or didn't you see they are boys. It's like so stupid, man. When you live here for a long time, it's so easy to differentiate like between normal girls and transgenders. Like the only people who cannot tell the difference are people who never been here before and who just sit at home in the West or whatever country and comment like, oh, they're all ladyboys, because they've heard from some friend or they've heard from like the news or whatever that Thailand is famous for ladyboys. And it's such a stupid comment. Like, oh my god, like in all my videos, from maybe 100 girls you see, maybe 1 out of 100 girls you see maybe is a ladyboy, because some of my friends are ladyboys, and sometime in the working areas in the entertainment industry there are also some ladyboys, but it's maybe like 1% of the time, and these comments about like guys who've never been here, and it's usually like those old fat white guys living in the United States. I see like most of the people who comment this, they come from the US for some reason. So they always talk about this, like always talk about ladyboys, and it's such a coping comment. Like probably when they see me hang around with a lot of girls, it makes them feel better about themselves, makes them feel better about their own life, when they just like assume and make themselves believe that all the girls I'm hanging out with are ladyboys and are not real girls. So yeah, that's like the most annoying comment, number 1, and it's so stupid, and I think it's like a coping mechanism for those guys to feel better about themselves. So yeah, that was comment number 1. Comment number 2, which I get often, is guys saying that the only reason why I'm in Thailand is because I cannot get girls back home. And this one I want to address too, because there are different factors to this. So my first thought about this comment is that I am not in Thailand only because dating is very good here. I will admit the dating life in Thailand is great, especially in Bangkok in my opinion, but that's not the only reason why I am here and why all my friends are here. I've made a video why Thailand and Bangkok in particular is one of the best places to live for a young guy or for a guy or for a human being in general. And there's so many reasons why we are here and why the life here is great. And it's not only because of dating, even though it is a plus. And I'm not gonna deny it, but there's so many reasons why living here is great. And the comment that suggests that like all of my friends and me are only here because we cannot get girls back home and here we can get many girls is such a fucking cop-out, man. Because it's just not true. There's so many reasons why we are here, and there's so many reasons why this place is a great place to live, and not just because of dating. So that's my first remark on a comment that I see a lot. And the second remark I want to make on this comment is also the same reason that I gave for the first comment. For the first comment that I see often about ladyboys, is that people probably say this to also feel better about themselves. You know, they see me hanging around with a lot of girls and they tell themselves, oh, this guy is hanging around with a lot of girls only because he lives in Thailand and he couldn't do it in his own country. He's like the loser back home, and in Thailand he can do what he wants. So this comment is false as well, even though I must admit that probably some guys who cannot get girls in their own country, maybe in Thailand they can get. But imagine if you're just a normal guy who can get girls in his own country. And imagine if you have like good social skills. Imagine how much better it would be to live here if you're like a normal guy with social skills and then move here. Imagine like how much better it is when you do like this. Like it makes such a big difference, man. Like imagine being just a normal guy, because everybody assumes that guys who move to Thailand are guys who are like incels and cannot get girls in their own country. But imagine guys who can get girls in their own country and then they move here. Then it becomes just so much better, you know? If you can get one girl in your own country, then you can get 10 here. If you can get 0 girls in your own country, then you probably can get 1 here. So it just becomes exponentially better. So like a guy who's like a model in like Belgium, where I'm from, who can get like a lot of girls in Belgium, then when he comes here, he's a fucking superstar. So it's such a stupid notion that people comment that only guys, they come here because they cannot get girls in their own country. What about guys who can get girls in their own country and then they come here and they can just get more, better quality, like more beautiful, whatever. It's like, why this only counts for guys who cannot get girls in their own country? Like, it just gets better, you know, when you come here, for every caliber of guy. Like the super successful guy will be more successful here, and the unsuccessful guy will be average here. So that's also a comment I want to make on this statement that many guys say. And I think it's also just a coping mechanism for guys to feel better about themselves, to feel better about their own life. So yeah, that was the second annoying comment I get a lot and that I wanted to address. So let's move on to the third annoying comment I get a lot. Okay, so comment number 3. Sorry guys, I took off my shirt. I want to get a tan a little bit, and it's pretty hot right now. So excuse my nakedness. So comment number 3, and this is also a comment I get fairly often, which is also like a stupid comment in my opinion. And that's for like all the white knights in my comment section, for all the saviors out there. And it's usually also guys who've never been here, because most of the guys who live here or have been here, they probably know better. And this comment is always about like, oh, you are taking advantage of these poor girls, like the white male taking advantage of like the poor Asian women. So first of all, I want to address, Thailand is not a third world country, not to the extent of like Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia or Vietnam. Thailand is very developed. Thailand has many educated people, and Thailand has many job opportunities. And I won't deny that there's a lot of poverty here, especially in the provinces. But there are opportunities and lifestyle choices for everybody. And also I want to address that a lot of the people who write this assume that like every girl they see on my videos are like girls from an entertainment area or something. But I have to say that like 90% of my videos are shot in just normal nightlife areas with normal people, and not like working girls or like girls who work in the entertainment industry. Maybe 10% of the videos I shoot in red light areas, because those videos tend to go viral and give me a lot of exposure. But first of all, I have to say that 90% of the videos I shoot are done in normal environments where the girls just go party like normal people like me and you. So that's what I want to state first of all. And then second of all, the girls who are working and who do choose to live this life, I think in 90% of the cases they are not forced to do this, they choose to do this. They are not miserable or human trafficked or whatever you think they are. I live in Soi 13 in the midst of all the degeneracy in Nana district in Bangkok. And so many of the working girls, they live in my condo. And I know many of them personally. And I have many working girls in my social circle. And believe me when I say they don't need you to feel sorry for them. And they definitely don't need you to rescue them. Because those girls, they make a lot of fucking money. And to the opposite, the people who are taken advantage of are usually the stupid foreigners who have no clue and are not the girls. I don't say that in some cases like girls are taking advantage of, but in more cases it's the foreigners who come here, like the good guys, the guys who just divorced or who didn't have many women in their own country or didn't have many experiences, and who are very happy to meet like a girl here. Guys with like no social skills, those are the people who are taken advantage of in most of the cases. And I don't say there are no cases where girls are taking advantage of, there definitely is, but I want to make a statement that like in most cases the girls who are working, they do this by choice. They prefer sitting in bars, partying with their friends, going out every day, having many guys who support them. It's an easy life, man. It's an easier life than go work in 7-Eleven or go work in a factory when you don't have an education. The salaries in normal jobs are very low. And some of the working girls that I know, man, oh my god, they make so much money and they just laugh in the face of the guys who pay for them, you know. Like I am in their close friend stories, and I see the girls what they post, and they post like the line conversations with like foreigners who live abroad and who send them money each month, and like who pay for their expenses. And then in the meantime I go party with them, with me and my friends, and then they pay like bottles and like pay alcohol for everybody who's in the club, and just spend the money of the guys on on their friends, on themselves, on us, just partying hard in the club, living their best life. So yeah, from first-hand experience and from having girls who are working in my social circle, I can definitely tell you they don't need saving. You don't have to feel sorry for them. This is not a third world country. The girls who choose to do this job oftentimes can do a different job, but they definitely prefer to do this, make a lot of money, be young, like chill during the day, go party and drink during the night. Like, man, those girls that I know, they're out in the clubs like every night. They work in the bar until 12 or 2 in the morning. If they don't have a customer, they just go live it up, man, and Bangkok nightlife, and they party with us, and they're very generous, spend a lot of money, and just having fun, you know. So yeah, that's the last comment that I want to address of guys who have no clue about the reality of living here. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this. I will definitely respond to your comments. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was a little bit interesting. And see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.